Hey guys, this is Faith and welcome to Sacred Sunday. I am back from New York. I was gone for the weekend teaching in New York, but I'm back. And of course, it is time for me to do a Sacred Sunday for you guys. If you notice through the caption, today's Sacred Sunday is called Stay Healthy and Strong. Stay healthy and strong. And you're probably wondering where I am going with this stay healthy and strong. Well, basically what I want to do today is just talk about a few tips and my own personal recommendations on how to continue to stay healthy and strong when you are out there advocating, because I know there's tons and tons of advocates out there, but also for people that may not be physically advocating, but you are advocating on your own personal level, right? You are observing, watching, maybe you're reposting things online about what's happening in our news and in our world today. Maybe you are just simply being there and being strong for your family and holding stuff together every single day, right? Staying healthy and strong is not just, in this particular Sacred Sunday, is not simply about what is going on in our current world, but this is about how to stay healthy and strong when you are a warrior for yourself, when you are a warrior for your family, when you are a warrior for your community. So whatever level that you are out there supporting, connecting, and fighting for your own personal livelihood, it is so important to stay in harmony with your own personal beliefs and also stay in tune with your inner voice. So before I jump into actually our meditation, because we are going to do a meditation today on our Sacred Sunday, but before I jump in, I just want to just provide some of my personal tips. I know even as a yoga teacher, sometimes it can be challenging because I am on a daily basis holding space, physical space, meaning I have a yoga studio in DC. And then I am also teaching classes, not only in DC, but around the world, where I am holding space for others. I am creating a sacred experience for people to breathe, be in their present moment, breathe, be in their bodies. And that can sometimes be a little physically as well as emotionally draining because I'm showing up every single day. But in the process, I have to make sure that in order for me to do that, because I know at the end of the day, that is my dharma, that is my purpose, that is my path, it is key and essential for me to stay healthy. And the way that I found that I stay the most healthiest is through by getting grounded and rooted, especially when I'm traveling a lot. Staying grounded and rooted for me means and actually comes in many different forms, right? This particular Sacred Sunday, of course, is not just for our yogis, right? I do my asana practice, my yoga postures and my movement. I, of course, am always plugged in and trying to stay plugged into my breath. Meditation is important to me, staying rooted and grounded. But I also make sure that I try and find this place of balance and a place of harmony in other aspects of my life. I have my dog, Sebastian, is a key piece to helping me stay rooted and grounded. So when I go and I walk him during the mornings and evenings and afternoons, on his daily walk, I'm fully and completely present with him. So I am not taking my cell phone and scrolling through Instagram or text messaging people or even talking on the phone while I'm walking my dog. I'm right there, present with him. The other piece that is so important is, I've talked about this quite a bit, healthy eating, right? We have to put good stuff in our bodies. Now, don't get me wrong. I love sugar. I love a glass of wine, right? And, those are great. However, on a daily basis, I'm making sure that I stay hydrated. I'm constantly drinking water, so I'm not only hydrating my body, but in the process of drinking the water, I'm using that as a purification process to help cleanse and purify my body. The other thing that I think is essential, and sometimes because I travel, it can be a struggle. try my best to stay connected to people. One of the things that I loved yesterday that one of my friends from, oh my God, I think I've known this guy, Leon Thomas. I've known him since like the kid days. Like, what does he say? In the sandbox. So I've known him since those sandbox days. And yesterday he posted online, he was like, roll call. And I knew exactly what he meant. He was like, you know what? I'm doing a roll call of my family. Who's out there? Check in. And so I think it's really important for us, in order to stay healthy and strong, that we maintain a connection to people. Another beautiful thing happened today when I was actually teaching at the Wonderlust Samsung class in New York. One of the young ladies that was taking class, at the end, she was like, you know what? Yesterday and this morning I was in my bed and I was like, man, I need a hug. And I was like, girl, I get you, because I needed a hug last night too, and I didn't have anybody to hug. I was just like, I really want to hug someone. And so, you know, during our class, we actually gave each other big hugs. I've been doing that a lot lately in my yoga classes, just straight up hugging each other, which I think is so important. It's that personal connection that we all desire. And with technology, it's sometimes, often we get disconnected from that. And so it is so important that we maintain this sense of connection and human touch. Reaching out and touching and giving each other hugs is a key and essential part of maintaining a healthy life and staying strong and healthy as we fight the power. And fight the power can mean however you fight the power, right? However you fight the power. Okay, so now let's jump into the good stuff. What I want to do tonight is I actually want to do a meditation practice with you guys. But before we dive into our very short and simple meditation, because I always like to keep the meditations short and simple, before we dive into that, we are actually going to use a mudra. For those of you that haven't heard of the word mudra, it's M-U-D-R-A. It is a Sanskrit word. And the word mudra is simply a gesture. And mudras are hand gestures or body gestures, right? A mudra can be more than just a hand gesture. It can be a physical gesture. A mudra is actually something that is not only used in the practice of yoga or in Hindi religions. Mudras are everywhere. Every single culture in our world uses mudras, right? Just this symbol, fight the power. Like, we know what that means, right? That is a mudra within itself. Yeah, bringing your palms together at your heart center. That is a mudra, right? I'm honoring you, right? Even just this simple gesture of extending your hand towards another, right? It can mean something powerful. I'm open, I'm giving, right? Come. Yeah, just drawing your fingers back means to just simply come. And no words have to come out. So mudras create energy. Now, mudras can both be positive as well as negative, right? They're just energy that we are expressing through our physical movement. And so we want to make sure that tonight what we are doing is that we are utilizing this mudra as a place of positivity. The mudra that we are going to do in our meditation practice was called the Pran Mudra, P-R-A-N-A, Pran Mudra. And the way that you create this Pran Mudra is you actually want to take, this is like a really hard one, you're going to take your pinky finger and your ring finger, right? Bring them together and bring them towards your thumb. And so your index and middle finger are actually extending out. So you want to do that on both hands. Everybody got that? All right. So then the backs of your hands are actually going to fall to your knees. So hopefully you're in a really comfortable position. Right? So find that mudra. So before we jump into that, if you want to just relax for a moment, find your comfortable seat. The Pran Mudra increases vitality, right? You want to know why we're doing this. It increases vitality. It helps us to reduce fatigue and nervousness, right? Nervous energy. that sometimes we can have when we're like really in this place of fierceness, right? It's fires everywhere. I'm doing. I'm staying strong for my family. I'm out there, building connections and building bridges and creating change for the community. And sometimes you can wear yourself down. So this is also good for fatigue and nervousness. The other thing is that because it's a pretty energetic but also soothing, right, and calming and stabilizing mudra, it is also great for increasing our staying power. Because wherever we are in life, whatever we are out there doing, right, is essential that we are not like running really fast. It's a freaking marathon. So you want to make sure that you're staying strong throughout the entire path, right, that you're taking. Stay strong. It also gives you courage, right? It is going to give you this sense of healthy self-confidence. And the thing that I absolutely love the most about this mudra, it helps us to see things clearly. It's good for that inner vision, right? So come into a seated position. You don't have to cross your legs like I'm doing. You can sit in a chair and just allow your feet to hang off and touch the floor. And utilizing this Pran Mudra as a way to ground down. So when we are actually out there in the world, right, extending ourselves in many different directions, right, it is so important that we are rooted, grounded, and connected to our personal center so that we have the strength, right, and the stability to do what we need to do, to follow our path, to serve, and to be of service to others. Okay? So let's get started. Find yourself in a comfortable seat. Pop on that Pran Mudra. So you remember your pinky finger, your little finger, and your ring finger are going to touch with the thumbs. The index and middle fingers are going to extend out. The backs of your hands are going to touch your knees. And go on and close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Start to drop into your breath. Simple, easy inhalations and exhalations. In and out through your nose. If you are finding it difficult or hard to settle in right now, feel free to breathe in through your nose and exhale out of your mouth a few times. Breathe in through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. And then once you feel that you can find that sense of stillness, start to simply focus on the breath coming in and out of your nose. Relax any tension that you may be holding in your jaw muscles. Relax the tongue. Be with your breath. And this is a guided meditation to help you feel that sense of steadiness and connection. So I want you to simply imagine your body, your legs, your feet, your spine, your arms, the crown of your head, the entire essence of who you are. Imagine yourself being a tree. Pretty simple. And as you breathe in and out, feel the connection of your trunk sliding itself, right? Feeling that rooting down and that strength of your trunk dropping into your roots. And breathe into your roots that are connected to the earth. And as your roots connect into the earth, breathe into all the little elements, the toes, the soles of your feet, your ankles, allow the prana, the life force energy that is infused with your breath, to slide itself now up into your legs, the hamstrings, the quads. Breathe into the strength of your hips. As you feel the strength of the lower half of your body, now truly imagine your spine being the trunk. You've rooted down, you've connected. Now you're breathing into the power of who you are. The trunk where your fire in the belly is sitting, where the heart is expanding and opening. Breathe into the back body. Feel that energy traveling from your roots into the strength and the power of your legs and floating right into your heart center. Stay with your breath. Knowing that you are rooted, connected, stable. The arms, the neck, your head, your fingertips become the limbs that extend out. Supported by the strength of who you are extending your life force, your strength, your energy. Out to your family and your loved ones. You're extending your strength and your grace out into the world. Deep breath in. Exhale. Take another deep breath. Exhale slowly out of your mouth. Bring your palms together and just rub them a little bit, creating a little heat. And then place your hands over your heart center for a moment. Breathe into that space. And just simply remind yourself. Be reminded of this feeling and this sensation of connection and grounding to the earth, the strength, the steadiness you've cultivated through this simple breathing and guided meditation, so that when you step out into the world, move into your week, that you are filled with this life meditation of healthiness, of strength. May your actions, words, and deeds be a reflection of your strength and your heart. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands. Open your eyes. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys so much for dropping into our weekly Sacred Sunday chat. And I hope you find value in this meditation practice, that you find value in all of my Sacred Sunday sessions. And I look forward to chatting and connecting with you guys throughout the week. And of course, I look forward to doing another Sacred Sunday next week. Mwah. Thank Sebastian. What are you snoring, Baba? He actually did his own Shavasana meditation. He's over there snoring. But thank you so much, guys, and I will see you later. Have a beautiful week. And of course, you and I are in this together. So let's continue to stay spiritually fly. Happy Sunday.